If you're planning on buying any cards from TCG Player, make sure you use our affiliate link right here in the description of our video to help support the channel. It's the best way to do it and it's free. And if you need any code cards, make sure you check out Potown Store for automatic email delivery and use code Tablemon for 5% off all your purchases. If you're from Europe, MealyBotsGaming.com is a great option to get your cards from. They have all sorts of sealed products, merchandise, and all the sets available from Pokemon Sun and Moon upwards, including the latest Hidden Fate set. Don't forget to use Tablemon code when checking out to get a further 5% off from your final purchase. Alright, so we are 2 wins away from our 10-win challenge. How many more games is it going to take us to win, to get there? Let's see. So yeah. I think this deck is really powerful. Wow, the Camelot thing has not been showing up this whole time. Oops. Okay, or maybe it has, I'm not sure. Okay, so I feel like we've gone first a lot as well. We've gone first a lot, and that obviously helps, right? That helps a bunch. This hand doesn't help though. We need a magical acrobike. And yeah, the Alaskan Hero. That is completely true. That is completely true. Okay. Whew. That was close. Losing the Psychic is not ideal, especially when Solgaleo is prized. So Solgaleo and Mewtwo are prized. I mean, the other Mewtwo is not a big deal. Solgaleo, Mewtwo, 1 Acro, 1 Custom. And then I don't know what else. It's okay though. Turn 1 Welder is a dream for this deck, of course. Turn 1 Welder is the dream indeed. Alright, so I get a Giant Hearth. I'm gonna Acrobite first for the fire. I feel like attaching fire to the Marshadow is good here. That way I have the retreat next turn. And I'm gonna keep this hand for now. Yeah, I'm gonna be conservative. I'm gonna keep this hand. I don't wanna be so like abrasive with my Dedenne discard that I lose these other 2 Psychics since I already lost 1. So we'll see. And it's all because of the Solgaleo being priced. If it wasn't priced, then it would be a whole different story. So Psychic getting discarded means we are up against Malimar. That means we'll see what that means. That means KOing the Jirachi is pretty important here. Setting up our own Jirachi GX is also pretty important. Now my opponent bench the second Jirachi, KOing the active one is less of a priority. It would be fantastic if my opponent benched Ditto, right? That's a really good start for my opponent, actually. That is a really good start for my opponent. That 10 damage means we have to get Jirachi this turn. 100% we need Jirachi this turn. And attaches the metal, so another Ultra Necrozma. Alright. So, because of my opponent's decently explosive start, I feel like I'm gonna have to Data Change here. Because I need to set up the Deoxys play. Which means I need Welder and Fires. Losing so much energy really sucks though. At least I have the Fire Crystal still available. But losing the Psychics is the issue. Alright, so why not discard something else? Probably. So I'll discard that guy for that guy. And then I'll Giant Hearth that guy for these 2 fires. Oh my gosh, I didn't I needed to grab Jirachi. What am I saying? Okay, so that was very lucky. Not gonna lie, that was very lucky. If I hadn't gotten that guy, I probably wouldn't even be attacking this turn. So I just go for Attack Bridge, right? And then next turn I'll Cross Division GX. So Gallo is nice to get, because I might need to repower up a Psychic at some point with it. Really scary though that my opponent sets up the 2-hit KO right here. Never punished, Unipanther fan indeed. Never punished. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's gonna be 10 of my 12 energies. I might actually have to heal. I might actually have to heal my Mewtwo. I'm not sure I can afford. Unless I can like custom catcher and then pull off the GX attack. Which wouldn't be a terrible spot to be in, but no switches used up so far. What card should you remove? You want to put Hidden Fate Charizard GX in this deck? The Cobalion. Definitely the Cobalion. 100% the Cobalion. 100% the Cobalion. Oh my gosh, you're kidding me. Power Plant. Does everyone have Power Plant in their Malimar deck now? Oh. Now that's scary looking. Yep, we're dead. We're dead. Perfect starts for the Malimar players just lead to this. Perfect starts for Malimar players just lead to this. That's 2 losses to Malimar so far just today. Yeah, because of that power plant. What is the use of Galleon in this deck? I mean, in a late game situation, it buys you a turn, right? It's essentially like you get 2 turns. Because your opponent can't attack you. So then that probably buys you enough turns to like reattach with Welder on something for a big Macargo attack. Allows you an extra turn to find custom catcher. So yeah, that would be the main idea behind it. That was super harsh though, super harsh. Okay, we need a really big Acrobat here. You hate Malimar so much, if you set it perfectly then it's very good. Yeah, that's true. The issue is setting up perfectly sometimes, or most of the time. And now we're up against another counter deck. Wow. Okay, so 2 Keldeos means we can't win. Well, this is Naquag apparently. So if my opponent goes for a regular game, then we can win. Everyone is taking against Mewtwo indeed. But if my opponent just leaves these 2 guys, then we absolutely lose. Because we can only KO one of them with the GX attack of Reshi. But if my opponent starts benching other stuff, then we're fine. So my opponent's low start is actually bad news for us. It is actually bad news. So I'm going to start with the Acro. I guess I'll keep the custom catcher. That's important. And then I want to Cherish Ball for, I mean, we have the Macargo win condition as well, potentially. I guess we can attack with Latios, so maybe I go for that instead. Yeah, let's go for Latios actually. This is gonna be a complicated match for sure. So I'll do this, and then I'm gonna Viridian Forest away this. for a fire. It's too bad I don't have 2 fires though. I already lost a switch. Get another psychic. And a Dedenne. Not the best. Not the best. My opponent's start was super slow as well, so we can't complain about that at all. See another psychic. Trey, wow, thank you so much. Thank you so much for gifting 5 tier 1 subs. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much. It's been so long. It's been so long. Thank you so much, Trey. I really, really appreciate it. That's very, very kind of you. Okay, I top decked very nicely here. The switch. So let's just go for that. Do I commit the other psychic? That's rough though. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Trey. It really, you have no idea how meaningful it is. I really do appreciate it. Thank you so much. I feel like I'm gonna grab Jirachi to stay safe from the Nax. Thank you so much, Trey. Very appreciate it. Alright, so we did find another Pokemon. That's good. I mean, I feel like I appreciate the discard. Well, I have discard with this, so it doesn't really matter. Let's go this. Let's grab a fire. And then what am I going to bench? Probably another Mewtwo. Yeah. Thank you so much, Trey. That's so kind of you. Thank you so much. Alright, so getting this first attack off is actually... Oh, what am I doing? I thought it prevented from tag teams. I thought this guy was this guy. Oh my gosh. What did I just do? What did I actually just do? Okay. That was a big oopsies. Well, let's say that I was baiting the GX attack. Let's say that I was baiting the GX attack. That was the whole purpose of doing that. Let's say that I was baiting the GX attack. Yeah, that was the reason I did that. Okay. That was 100% the reason I did that. That was so... Why did I think I could attack that guy? What on earth was I thinking of? Okay. What the hell, Pablo? What the hell? That was so silly. Hello, Turpendage. How are you doing? Yeah, I feel like I'm gonna have to concede this. Yeah, I mean, Mew Mew in general has a really tough matchup. Like, there's no way to deal with 2 Keldeos. Yeah, there's absolutely no way for the deck. The deck has no way to deal with 2 Keldeos. And my opponent seems like he's playing very smartly. Not benching that Wooper because I can GX KO this guy, like I said. And then I can KO that guy. But that's 4 prizes. That's nowhere near enough, right? And then, yeah, I'm just gonna move on to the next game. You can't, I mean, the only way to deal with Keldeo is Reshizard's GX attack. Yeah, that's it. Only way. But yeah, the meta seems very anti-Mewtwo at this point. The meta is looking very anti-Mewtwo at this point. We started the day 5-1. So we've won 3 and lost 2 so far. We've won 3 and lost 2. But yeah, the only way you can deal with Keldeo is... I mean, also good non-GX focus, of course, but we're talking about how does this deck deal with Keldeo. And there aren't any good non-GX attackers to play in this deck, I don't think. Okay, so we're going second, but we actually have a fantastic hand to get the turn 1 tag purge if we can find a Church Ball or a Treasure. And that's the dream against... That's the dream against Pikarom. Right? That is the dream against Pikarom. There's a Dedenne coming for sure. Or not. There's Custom Catcher. I mean, maybe Hoopa. Maybe Hoopa is the answer. Okay, so I'm gonna do this. I just need to find the Latios. Right? There's the Latios. I have 4 Cherish Balls and 3 Treasures. So I have maximum odds of finding the Latios. The question is, will we find it? We can also just draw a Dedenne, which seems like that's gonna be a choice, or not. I mean, I feel like I'm still gonna Dedenne change. Probably. Am I still going to Dedenne change anyways? I feel like I am. Yeah, there's no reason to keep this hand. I mean, the Giant Hearth is the reason, actually. You know what? I'm gonna keep the hand for now. Yeah, I'm gonna keep the hand for now. Because of the Giant Hearth, because Pikarom decks, the latest list, right, that won in Melbourne, are playing double power plant. And that's very impactful. It's also a very nice thing if my opponent just goes retreat, energy switch, full blitz with the Thunder Mountain to immediately counter it. Turtonator and Hoopa. Maybe Turtonator, yeah. Maybe Turtonator wouldn't be a bad call. Go Pikarom, Sebastian. So there's a Stadium Nav. So like I said, this could be scary. Oh my gosh, that's so unlucky. That's so unlucky for my opponent. So he'll get some damage in with the energy switch. Attack switch, wow. $110, not bad, right? Because that actually threatens me with the Zeraora. That means we are actually now very threatened with the Zeraora. Top decking the fire, not great. I'll just grab the Dene here. Top decking that fire was not the best. I feel like I'm gonna bench Jirachi just in case. Nah, because my opponent plays Mewtwo, then he's gonna get punished by Aura on Mewtwo. We have the better attacks. And this is beautiful. This is actually beautiful. I'm still gonna attack Purge for sure. But finding the welder, right? Finding the welder was the key aspect here. Find another fire. Don't find the best cards here. So like, well, I don't think I'm getting reset stamped. Do I even attach here? I feel like I do. No, I'm gonna hold it for now. I'm just gonna attack Purge here. I have a switch as well, which is awesome to protect me from the Choo-Choo paralysis. If not this turn, then the following turn I get a fire from the prizes, so now I wish I had attached. 2 legendaries colliding. Noam, you like your grass type deck, it's a great counter for the Keldeo because of type advantage. That is true. And all of non-GX focus in that deck for abilities. Livani, Serena, and Sevdal. Yeah, that's pretty solid. That's pretty solid. But in such a heavy fire meta, in such a heavy focus fire meta, then grass decks are difficult to justify, right? Okay, so it's Lysander Labs, not Power Plant. This still seems like the deck that got 5th place at Worlds so far. Hello, Native Ryan, how are you doing? You still mostly lose. I mean, what about Weak Guard Energy, Noam? I mean, that doesn't stop 300 from just KOing you, right? Or a Cargo GX running through you, but what about Weak Guard Energy? If you play like 2 or 3, it's very unlikely you'll find 2 of them at the same time, right? I mean, just play the rest Grass Energies, that could be good. Serpentage, I have not made any modifications to the World Champion deck yet since we started the 10-win challenge with the World Champion list. But I would definitely be playing Wob and the new Charizard GX in this. Yeah, I would definitely be playing both of those in the deck. Probably taking out a Cobalion and maybe the 4th Acrobite for those 2 cards. Yeah. My weekend was pretty good, Native Ryan. Thank you so much for asking. Well, actually, I bumped 2-2 at the cup I had, so that wasn't very good. With ability Reshi. And there's a victory. Yeah, my opponent was just not drawing well, and he got super unlucky with that double tail flip on the stadium. Though if he had flipped heads, then I feel like we would have been okay, because it would have taken away the ZR option later if he had gone for the full blitz, so I don't know. Okay, so let's see if we can make it 10-4. We are in our match points. The new Charizard is insane indeed. You're tempted to go to 1 bill. I mean, that's arguably better than the Acrobite, because Acrobite gets you closer to Welder, where you can play the Welder, right? Whereas the Bills finds you Welder, but you can only play it later. So there is an argument. Yeah, I don't think anything in the rest of the deck can be moved though. That's the issue. I don't think anything in the deck, anything else in the deck can be moved. All right. So, decent start for sure. Top decking a fire would be the dream. Top decking a fire would be the dream. That's not a fire, but still a decent top deck. Okay, so let's start with a Welder for 1. Underwhelming, but not the worst. Decent dish follow-up. We don't know what sort of deck we're up against. I don't want to give my opponent Giant Hearth. I'll definitely attach this, and then I feel like I just pass here. I'm gonna hold everything. Native Friend, a set review of Cosmic Eclipse. I mean, the thing is, we don't know, right, what's in Cosmic Eclipse. We know some of the cards, but we don't know all of them. And it's only been a month since Unified Minds. Like, I can take a look at the Japanese sets. I can definitely take a look at those. Definitely something I'll consider. Yeah, definitely something I'll consider. I was planning on making like Angel. Thank you so much for the follow. Muchas gracias. I was planning on making some extra videos like IO Japan and just figuring out like different decks that are being played over there and stuff. Okay, so this is Green's Reshi. I can't get a KO next turn, but I can use Tack Purge, which is pretty cool. Yeah, definitely going for the Tack Purge here. So like, they're gonna have a different format, right? Sun and Moon onwards. They're gonna keep Sun and Moon onwards, so... okay, I'm gonna Giant Hearth this. They're gonna keep Sun and Moon onwards, apparently. So I was thinking of doing like deck insights for like some of the newer decks that they're being played over there. Instead of like doing set reviews, more like this is a peek into the future and how to adapt those decks to our format and see if they'd be decent. Okay, so Bills, I actually like the Cherish and the Acro. Yeah, I saw that there's a possibility that we sync up releases. That would actually be pretty awesome. That would honestly be pretty awesome. I definitely wouldn't mind seeing that. I guess if we have different formats, then it doesn't really matter, right? Because it mattered before, and it mattered for Worlds because they had the cards before to like play with them much earlier. Even though we also had like over almost 2 months to prepare for Worlds. But it would have been much more relevant last time because I feel like a lot of ideas that spawned from last season came from Japan, right? Whereas, is that gonna be game? Whereas, oh no, he's gonna heal. Well, it might still be game. It's still game though because I have my cargo. It's still game because I have my cargo. So yeah, I think it would be cool because then everything would be a surprise. We wouldn't get any ideas beforehand from Japan. I don't think it's gonna be too impactful for the meta, but it's definitely nice. I feel like for collectors, for I don't know, for many reasons. I wish I wish it had happened sooner though. So why did I bench the Latios? Because I lost a cup to this deck because they played Lysander Prism Star. Yeah, I lost in a cup. Oh no. My Macargo is prized. Come on. My Macargo is prized. Jeez. So do I go for Solgaleo then? Ugh. No, I go. No, yeah, I already have a Mewtwo. Yeah, I'll go for Solgaleo. This sucks. This sucks. My Macargo is prized. Spoke too soon. Spoke too soon indeed. Okay, so I feel like now I power up the benched person, right? I just set up a potential win with Double Blaze. That seems okay. We'll discard this guy. Okay, so I wish I had my Marshadow, which is also prized. Marshadow is also prized, and that's a little bit scary. I don't want to change this hand away, but I might have to, honestly. I actually think I should change this hand away. Just to have a stadium in my hand. Because resistance to 6 doesn't matter, but that way I thin a lot. And I don't even get the stadium anyways. But with this Pokegear, I'm much closer to builds analysis, to the other builds analysis. Wow, how did I whiff stadium there though? That really sucks. Wow, I might actually lose. Okay, so I'm just gonna attack Perch. My opponent needs Welder to bypass that attack Perch, which wouldn't be a stretch. Sucks though that the Macargo being prized, that 10% chance of the Macargo being prized ends up really hurting us. If that Psychic had been a fire, we also would have won. The tag team supporter card, that looks really nice. It looks amazing, right? It looks really, really nice. So we see a Pokegear for greens. Do you think that the one Zapdos is good in Pikarom? Definitely, Sebi. Definitely. We played 2 Zapdos in Worlds, right? I definitely think it's good. Okay, so gets greens and then gets Lusamine. So with the greens, I feel like my opponent's plays to get Power Plant here. So I'm actually gonna have to like really try to thin, and if I fail, I'm gonna custom catcher for 3. I wonder how many stadiums I have prized. I honestly don't know. But yeah, greens means he needs a Cherish Ball, right? To not lose. Do you think Keldeo will be good when Blastoise people attack team come in November? Yeah, I actually think so. I actually do think so. I think Blastoise people attack team is gonna be very powerful in this fire infested metagame. Greens means 7 times. Greens means. Okay, so my opponent just passes, there we go. We get a Psychic, doesn't play the Power Plant, which is great. So now I just finished this guy off, right? That is the plan. The build is really nice here. I should have fires 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I should have a fire at least. I have both. And then Yeah, this seems solid. Flare Striking here seems really solid. And I'll keep the rest of my cards intact. No reason to use anything else. Flare Strike, that means this Mewtwo cannot go down once again. Yeah, the tag team supporter that lets you reuse GX attacks, right? That's pretty impactful as well. Okay, so I get a stadium and a stadium counter. That's really nice. No Cargo though, so I actually can't win next turn because of no Cargo. Do you think Malimar is still a good deck? We just lost to Malimar twice today, so I do think so. All great prizes indeed. Hopefully we don't get reset stamp, but all great prizes indeed. The custom catcher not so much though, right? Because in this matchup there's a power plant, okay. Do we get reset stamp though? That's the question. I think Malimar is still a good deck, yes, Guru Official. Like I said, I definitely think it was underrepresented. Not underrepresented. It was the most represented deck. I definitely think it was. Wait, what? Oh, wait, but he's out of custom catchers though now. Why would you do that? I didn't even use Tag Purge. So now by spraying the energy, I actually can't get a KO. And all he did was reset my Flare Strike. Okay, so here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna promote this guy. And then I'm gonna counter with this. And I'm definitely gonna bench this. So I have answers to power plants, 100%. And here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna retreat into the Dene for the 2 fires. And then I'm going to switch back out. And then I'm gonna attach the fire. And I'm going to turbo strike the 2 fires to this guy. And that means no matter where this guy goes, yeah, no matter what he does, like if he chooses to retreat, if he KOs me, that's fine. Because even if he goes another power plant, we have the Marshadow. Even if he goes reset stamp, that doesn't matter. We have the 6 energies and we have a bunch of resources left in the deck. I don't have the Dene, but that's fine. And there we go. Yeah, now I don't even need to double place. This covered any healing that my opponent would have had. There we go. There we go. So yeah, alternating between Tag Purge and getting KOs against that deck is definitely the way to go. Yeah. So we finally got to our 10 wins. We started off 5-1 on the day and we ended up 10-4. So we went 5-3 to close out this. It's going to be a very long video on YouTube. And now we're going to be moving on to Pikarom. So if you're watching on YouTube, thank you so much for watching. Let me know your thoughts on if you're interested in watching longer videos on decks and how they perform more specifically. Likewise on Twitch. And if you're watching live with me on Twitch, don't go anywhere, guys. I will be right back in just a second as we move on to the Melbourne Pikarom deck. Don't go anywhere. I will be right